In the world of networking, Cisco devices play a crucial role in connecting and managing networks efficiently. To harness the power of these devices, it is essential to understand the Cisco iOS Command Line Interface, CLI, and how to navigate and configure Cisco devices effectively. We will explore various aspects of the Cisco iOS CLI, including connecting to Cisco devices, modes of operation, configuration commands, and useful shortcuts. The CLI refers to the Command Line Interface. It is an interface that allows users to interact with a computer system or device by typing commands instead of using a graphical user interface, GUI. The CLI is commonly used for configuring network devices like routers, switches, and firewalls. In the context of Cisco devices, such as routers and switches, the CLI is used to configure and manage them. Network engineers often prefer using the CLI over a GUI for its flexibility and granular control. To connect to a Cisco device and configure it via the CLI, one common method is to use the console port. This involves connecting a laptop to the device's console port using a specialized cable, typically an RJ45 to DB9 rollover cable. The console port allows direct access to the device's CLI. To access the CLI, a terminal emulator program like PuTTY is used. It establishes a connection to the device via the console port, allowing users to interact with the CLI. Once connected, users can enter commands, configure settings, view and edit configurations, and perform various tasks based on their privileges. The CLI operates using a hierarchical structure, where different modes provide varying levels of access and functionality. The three primary modes are User Exec mode, Privileged Exec mode, and Global Configuration mode. User Exec mode. Upon logging into a Cisco device, the user initially enters User Exec mode. It provides limited access to basic monitoring commands and does not allow configuration changes. The prompt typically ends with a heart symbol. Privileged Exec mode. To gain higher privileges and perform administrative tasks, users can enter Privileged Exec mode using the Enable command. This mode is indicated by a hash symbol in the prompt. In Privileged Exec mode, users can execute configuration commands, view system information, and perform diagnostic tasks. Global Configuration mode. By entering the Configure Terminal or ConFT command from Privileged Exec mode, users enter Global Configuration mode. Here they can make changes to the device's configuration, including interface settings, security parameters, routing protocols, and more. The prompt in this mode shows the device's hostname followed by config hash. Commands can be entered partially, and the CLI can auto-complete them by pressing the Tab key. The question mark is also used to display available commands and options. These features help with efficiency and reduce typing effort. Cisco devices maintain two configuration files, the running configuration and the startup configuration. Running configuration. The running configuration represents the current configuration actively being used by the device. It reflects the changes made during the session and is stored in the device's memory. The Show Running Config command allows users to view the running configuration. Startup configuration. The startup configuration is the saved configuration that is loaded upon device startup or reload. It is stored in non-volatile memory, NVRAM, and persists across device reboots. The Show Startup Config command displays the content of the startup configuration file. To save the changes made in the running configuration to the startup configuration, several commands can be used, such as write memory, copy running config startup config, or their respective shortcuts. Cisco devices provide options to set passwords to secure access to different levels of privilege. Enable password. The Enable Password command allows setting a password for Privileged Exec mode. However, this password is stored in the configuration file in plain text, making it less secure. Enable Secret. A more secure method is to use the Enable Secret command, which sets a password using MD5 encryption. The Enable Secret password is always encrypted and provides better security than the Enable password. Service Password Encryption. The Service Password Encryption command encrypts all plaintext passwords in the configuration file, including the Enable password. It uses Cisco's proprietary encryption algorithm, Type 7, to obfuscate the passwords. However, Type 7 encryption can be easily decrypted, so it is not considered highly secure. In the CLI, commands can be modified or cancelled using the No keyword. Modifying commands. Adding the no keyword before a command reverts the configuration change made by that command. For example, no enable password removes the previously set enable password. Cancelling commands. If a command is partially entered but not completed, pressing Ctrl+C cancels the command and returns to the previous prompt. We hope this video helped you on your journey towards becoming a cybersecurity expert. Remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. And if you found our videos helpful, please give us a thumbs up and share them with your friends and colleagues. Don't forget to check out the links and description for our Anki flashcards and to donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Your support can make a real difference in the lives of those in need. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.